Sup gamers, welcome back to more The Legend of Zelda, Link to the Past. It's Silver. Last time, we rescued Princess Zelda from the clutches of agony and made it here to the Sanctuary, the safe haven for the Princess of Hyrule, and the last of the descendants of the Seven Wise Men. Or so we think. This time, we're going to begin our hunt for the village elder in the village to the west. And first, I'm going to collect this treasure right here. This is a heart container. Our heart level increased. We now have 4 hearts as opposed to just 3. So, heart containers are pretty important throughout Zelda's history. These things will expand your life force. And that's basically about it. Pretty useful. I mean, unless you're a simpleton or, you know, an insane maniac who likes to do this with the minimal health possible. Anyway, welcome to the main overworld. Where the clouds here look like mushrooms, and everything here is gonna want to try and kill us. Dead serious. Like, already outside of Sanctuary, we have a bunch of Hylian soldiers here. So we're gonna begin the trek west. This is kind of where A Link to the Past just opens up in general. Because, like, there's a lot of things you can do after, you know, getting to this point. Like, you can go around exploring, you can find certain goodies. All sorts of little nifty things. And that's kind of what I want to do. I kind of want to make some progress towards reaching the Elder, but I don't really want to get to that point yet. We also have some new enemies, like these two things right here. We have crows, another entry on very, very generic enemy names. And these things, Buzz Blobs, who, unless you use the boomerang, cannot be destroyed. Why? Well, let's attack one to find out. Yeah, these things deal half damage upon impact unless you stun them. Pretty obnoxious. There are some places we can go to, like we can't really get behind this cave right here. We can lift the sign, though, and break the sign. Can't really do anything more than that. Let's head up north here, see what we got. These... Get out of here. I have you here in my notes somewhere, but I don't exactly know what you really are, because I have you later on in my notes. Anyway, these assholes. Oh, maybe it's nothing, but this tree feels kind of strange as we cut it. These lumberjacks will be here for damn ever. Words do not begin to describe how annoying these guys are. Holy crap. That leads to something completely different. Don't really want to go back there just yet. We will be going back there at some point in the near future. But here, the House of the Lumberjacks. A bumpkin and B bumpkin. A bumpkin, B bumpkin. I think there's supposed to be like a kind of like a joke there, but I don't really get the joke other than, well, I don't get B bumpkin, I get A bumpkin. But, sheesh, I am not good at this kind of thing. What's in here? Oh, that. We can't get that. I will be back. I swear. Well, since we can't get that, and these two bozos are just over here, you know, just mining the dang tree. I'm gonna kill Buzz Blob here. I feel like Buzz Blobs were... Yeah, they were. They brought this enemy back for, Majora's Mask. They didn't bring it back for... They brought it back for Link's Awakening. They did not bring it back for Ocarina of Time. Brought them back for Majora's Mask, and they renamed them Choo-Choos. Kind of a weird name for them, but, just because Buzz Blob kind of just made sense for them. It's like, they're electric, and they have all that, like, they just electrocute you. Well, I imagine they're just blobs. Well, since we can't do anything over there, surely we can do something over here, right? No, we can't. So, since we can't do anything in the water, gonna kill those two. Moving right along. Might be worth it to go back to Sanctuary. Yeah, let's go back to Sanctuary real quick. Just because there is some other enemies over there that we can't really get to unless you go east to the Sanctuary. Because here we have the graveyard. And home to these little black rocks that we can't really access. Those guys over there, they can hit you through the gravestones and all those energies. These are the spear soldiers, and these guys, well, they're red, so naturally they take more damage. I did go over that kind of an, thing, I guess. Red soldiers are more resilient than the blues, which were already more resilient than the green, so careful. And because this thing right here, this particular tombstone is guarded by all these black rocks right here, and we can't lift these, we're gonna want to be back for that, because that might be pretty important. We got a blue soldier over here. Die. And give me that heart. This totally doesn't look like a secret at all. Let's go down it. And here, we have our first fairy fountain. I'll soothe your wounds and comfort your weariness. Close your eyes and relax. These things are everywhere. If you ever need a quick heal, always remember where at least the closest fairy fountain... Remember where any fairy fountain is, and you will pretty much be able to be guaranteed yourself a free trip back to full health. Very important. I don't think that this was the first game in the series that had fairy fountains, but it was definitely the first one with very significance in that regard. These things, or rather these guys here. These are the bow soldiers. Best fought in group, best fought alone. Because your shield will just block their arrows and you can just hit them. However, if you're fighting two of them, you're going to be blindsided at one point, and that does not lead to anything good, as you just saw what happened to me right there. Those enemies I'm pretty unfamiliar with right now. I think we went a little bit too far east, so let's go ahead and head back. I'll take you out first, though. Why not? Okay. So far, so good. We're gonna go ahead and move. I just had to miss him. You do have to be careful when you're going back through the screens, because these enemies do respawn. So you really have to be careful. Also, geez, I remember how slow this game is in the beginning. Oh my god, bro. This is kind of stupid how slow it is. It gets better, I swear. And in here... you look like you might have an interesting destiny. May I tell your fortune? I'll make it cheap. Hocus pocus. You will find the Elder Sahasrahla. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Now I'll take 30 rupees. That's kind of a ripoff, if I'm being honest with you, but if you go to the fortune teller, he will give you a hint on what to do. Yeah, maybe. Cuckoos. Alright. They're a classic staple. Welcome to the first ever incarnation of Kakariko Village. A very, how do I say, peaceful town? Well, surprise, surprise. I'm gonna come down here. Oh, hey lady, what do you have to say? Hey, here's Link, the wanted man. Soldiers, anyone, come quickly. Of course. Can I even hit you through the wall? mean, I can clash blades. Well, that was easy. Okay, so... we can't open your door. I just want to talk, man. I just want to talk. Yeah, apparently news about us being wanted got out really quickly. So we are now a wanted man in the land of Hyrule. That is just wonderful. Here we... breaking enough grass can actually sometimes score us rupees, and more often than not, they're green, so don't get too used to them. However, money is pretty important in this game, so we're just gonna go ahead and take our time and collect it. Lank lawn mowing services. I kind of like that. Oh, Lank, the rumors say you kidnapped the princess, but I still trust you. Hello, sir. Run away! I like making fun of him. It's always fun to do stuff like that. This place right here. We got a magic bottle. You can store an item inside and then use it later. And here we get a Coco. I'm getting out of here. I don't want any part. I don't want any part of this business. Cocos will attack you mercilessly if you attack them enough times. And by mercilessly, I mean you get an entire barrage of them. What do you have to say, good sir? Hi, Link. Sorry about my yard. It's a little overgrown. Thanks for visiting. I'm glad to have company to talk to you. I'll tell you an interesting story. There's a lake swimming with Zoras at the source of the river, but it's hard to find. The treasure of Zora can turn people into fish. I'd love to see that. Is it the Zora mask from Majora's Mask? By chance? No, it's... Zoras are a little bit different in this game. We'll get to that later. More money to collect. Actually, now that I think about it, we have money. What do you have to say? We gotta fight another soldier. Thank you for dying. Okay. Can I even open your door? No? Alright. More money. Where is that man? Because this is pretty important. Here he is. You, sir! Have you been going through life without one of my hold anything bottles? I'll step right up and make your life complete. I got one on sale now for the low price of 100 rupees. Low price of 100? Sheesh. 100 rupees just to get one bottle that I literally just found in somebody's house for free. Yeah, you get 2 of these things right off the bat. That's pretty damn crazy. Also, I'm gonna go in your house real quick. See what you have that might be... Get away from me. Takes a while to get Cocos to come after you, though. Thank God. I don't know what the heck I would probably do if I was getting barraged by all of them. This seems like a big house of a pretty important person. Wanted! This is the criminal who kidnapped Zelda. Call a soldier if you see him. Well, that's the wanted sign that we were described about. What do you have to say? Who? Oh, it's you, Link. What can I do for you, young man? The Elder? Oh, no one has seen him since the wizard began collecting victims. What? Master Sword? I don't remember the details exactly, but... long ago, a prosperous people known as the Hylia inhabited this land. Legends tell of many treasures that the Hylia hid throughout the land. The Master Sword, a mighty blade forged against those with evil hearts, is one of them. People say it now that now it is sleeping deep in the forest. Do you understand the legends? I would say not at all, but I think I've beat that horse dead by this point. Anyway, look for the Elder. There must be someone in the village who knows where he is. You take care now, Link. Alright, we have a missing persons case. And, well, you know what that means. Next time on The Legend of Zelda, A Link to the Past, we're going to continue exploring around Kakariko Village. And perhaps we find the Elder. See you guys then.